And welcome to an episode of Katawa Shoujo. Hopefully, you were lucky enough to experience the recap that was just shown. And hopefully, you were able to experience the original Katawa Shoujo series that was on mine and Alex's old channel. If not, I highly recommend it.
Only if you have a death wish, though. If you have a death wish, go for it. But, you know, any form of sanity gets lost in the big fucking open void that is Katawa Shoujo episode 1 to 22. But here we go with fucking episode 23.
Decided to bring it back. Did you know how the school is a beehive of activity, but nobody pays me any heed? I saunter past classrooms filled with students, frantically doing this and that, buzzing around like little worker bees. You wouldn't guess the school day is over.
Wow, fuck. That just, like, he literally couldn't be bothered drawing people. Or
It's a bit quieter outside, but not by much. People zip by, left and right, hurrying as quick as they can, busy and energetic.
Just two screens that they're showing.
I feel the opposite. The midday sun seems to be draining all the spirit out of my body, making it feel limp and limber. There's actually 3 screens on it. 3 of them. And warm, soft air flows inside my shirt, feeling like a cushion. This imagery is marvellous. Are you all lazily thinking about what to do? I drop off my books at the dorm first, and then something I haven't decided yet. Maybe Kenji is in his room.
Kenji! Oh, what?
On the way to the dorms, I spot Emmy coming my way, running despite not having those weird running prosthetics on. I wave at her and she skids to a stop.
Yo, Hasao!
That wasn't a voice. You forgot them all.
I did, I forgot them, all of them. All the voices. This is a reboot. New voices for everyone. Except for your favourite one. I remember your favourite one.
Oh god. Spatters of white-green paint adorn her nose and chin respectively, but her smile is wide, as it seems it always is.
Okay, I've got the voice down.
She leans closer to me, amplifying the feeling she is examining me.
What you doing? What you doing?
Nothing really. I don't have anything to do for the festival, and everyone else seems to be doing something important.
That's perfect. Then you can help me and Rin.
Yay!
I'm just gonna do other things now. Bye.
With the festival preparations, I'm not sure I would be of much help.
That's fine. I'm not much help either.
You changed it again.
I did.
She grabs my wrist and starts dragging me back inside the school, quite forcefully.
What the fuck is with?
Even her walking speed is more like jogging, making me stumble over myself, simply trying to keep up. The stairs slowing me down a little bit. Maybe it's hard to climb with the legs. Maybe she's finally run out of breath.
I mean, she's just bouncing. She's got like the flipper legs.
No, she doesn't. Those were her running legs. They said when we just met her that she wasn't wearing them right now. It's wearing different ones.
Oh.
Yeah, you need to pay attention to the story, Alan. Thank you for these hand signals that you're making.
No problem.
We go all the way back to the 3rd floor, into the senior's hallway, ending up where I left 5 minutes ago. You could just as well have stayed here and waited for me, had I known. So, is Rin working on that mural still?
That's right. She needs all kind of paints and brushes and stuff, so I went to get them from the art classroom.
And you need me to help you with that?
Well, Rin told me you had already helped her, so I thought you wouldn't mind.
I see. So, thanks to Emmy's flaky logic, here I am again, collecting stuff from the art classroom for other people.
What a bitch.
The room is empty apart from ourselves, and the lonely specks of dust floating in the air. Emmy skips straight away to the back wall, taking out a tiny crumpled piece of paper from her pocket. While she tries to make sense of the scrawled handwriting, I take a closer look at the materials lying around. Dozens of paint cans and bottles are arranged on the shelves in the most unorganised fashion.
Pip.
Some look like they have been left there for several decades, relics of previous art club generations. Next to the heavy stacks of neatly piled drawing paper are boxes full of different sized brushes and assorted crayons.
We get it, you're in a fucking art room. Not have to overly explain where you are.
The smells of paint, turpentine, and fresh paper float in the stale air, mixing in my nostrils to form that unmistakable scent of art. Emmy studies her notes, comparing them to the markings of various paint cans, and passes them to me as she finds the correct matches. She stretches her neck to look at the topmost shelf, but it's not quite enough.
Short ass with no legs.
Her eye level stays below the shelf, no matter what she does. Emmy gives up and just looks up to the shelf longingly, like a child at a toy store, huffing an annoyance. Arrogance.
See? She's boinking on her boinky legs.
After a moment of building anger, she starts jumping up and down, apparently trying to speed read the labels for in the fraction of a second that she can see them and catch what she can. It's no surprise that she fails miserably and almost manages to bring the entire shelf down, crashing. Now I see why me lending a hand here would be useful.
Get it? Because she doesn't have legs?
That would be me lending a leg, no. You idiot.
Nah, it's all good.
And the other person's
Shut
without
up!
hands.
Shut up!
Come on, let me do that. You can't
What
jump
the
on.
fuck? You don't get to change the voice. Your voice is normal. I'm the one that's a lazy piece of shit that doesn't have to remember anything. Come on, pull your head in the game.
Come on, let me do that. You can't jump high enough. I don't want you to hurt yourself trying.
See? Much
Oh, sorry, I'm like twice your height.
See how much better that is? You're not.
That was someone else's voice.
Yes! Back to normal.
She turns around, flaring scorn, flushed cheeks and all. Just kidding, just kidding. Anyway, I'll look up there, okay? I forgot my normal voice.
It was just you talking.
I forgot it. She glares at me once more time, but can't come up with a retort. With a grudging humph, turns her back on me. So I begin scrounging up the top shelf with paint while below. Emmy crouches to scavenge what she can from the cupboards. I shake my head a little, after double checking to ensure she can't see me do so. Emmy having a complex about her height was a surprise. I wouldn't have joked about it otherwise. I would have.
Well, she would be extra short, seeing that she doesn't have legs, and if you take her legs off and you just put her up on the floor,
Did you just take her legs off? Just casually.
Well, she doesn't have legs, does she? No, she doesn't have legs, so...
She seems to be easygoing, but I guess everyone has their weak spots. I clicked out of it. Only after we have almost all the items collected and spread out on a desk like a treasure hunter's spoils do I realise that it wasn't necessarily the height jab that got her riled up. She might not like to be told that she can't do something, like jump.
She can't fucking jump, she doesn't have legs, it's obvious.
Well, she did jump.
Oh yeah, then why is she angry?
But Emmy herself seems to have forgotten all about it already. Quick to anger, quick to forgive. She is that type of a person. I needed the upward inflection to imply a question.
I know, but why is it a question?
At least she doesn't seem to have taken anything to heart, as she chatters away happily while we pick up the rest of the items and then make our way back to Rin. I chivalrously carry the bulk of the materials as we make our way towards the dormitories.
What a nice guy.
Hey dog, shut up!
Professionalism!
It's your line!
Oh, fuck! Rin is really stressed about her getting painting done. It's all... Oh, I forgot. Rin is really stressed about her getting painting done. It's really her own fault, though. She should have started earlier.
Is she going to make it?
No, she died! No idea. It looks good to me, but with Rin, you never know what's going on.
What's going on?
What's going on? What?
What?
I found her this morning, lying in front of the dorm in fetal position. She hadn't slept
Fetal.
all night. I can't believe the night nurses hadn't found her.
Why not?
Well, in fairness, the night nurses are nurses at night. They're sort of like Batman, except they fell into a well and there were nurses everywhere. And then they had to conquer their fear to fight crime and save handicapped people without arms, lying in... How do you lie in the fetal position without arms?
Easily?
Yeah, okay, it's without legs that you can't do it in. That's it. Although, if you didn't have arms or legs, you could be really good at rolling.
Moving on. Yeah, I've noticed that she comes off as kind of unhinged, so to speak. Emmy giggles at that, as well as my likely too obvious awkwardness.
I don't mind it. She's just a little weird sometimes.
On that, I can agree with her. Unlike me, Emmy seems to be cool with friends, whatever it is that feels so off about her.
Fuck's the narrator? Who's the narrator? Because it splits between dickhead hating the handicapped and a random third person saying Hasau's having a heart attack.
No, it's always I'm having a heart attack.
Hey, James, I don't call you out on your shit.
No, yes you do.
Well, it's supposed to be a one-way street, buddy. I'm supposed to be able to call you out on your
Still,
shit.
they don't feel close like Misha and Shizune do. With them working as a single entity sometimes, it's hard to say where one ends and the other begins. Even though they're so different, just like Emmy and Rin are.
It's like cat
And
dog.
Rin is the most different of them all. Different from anyone else I've met. Yeah, I guess she's a very unique person. I return to that word again, as if it encompasses Rin's personality by itself, but really it's just a substitute for a lengthy description of her oddities. Emmy giggles as I grasp for a probably descriptive
We've had to
word.
go back, and you still get it wrong. She's just weird.
You're just weird.
You're weird!
Prick.
Wow. You know, earlier, when I said I was gonna be your best friend, fucking forget about it. Forget about it. Because she spent sitting half hour. Box.
Half hour.
Box. Did it!
I can't continue.